right.
Action.
You started off again.
Hello, everyone. All the people watching this, we are having another. I'm being interviewed this time at the same location, Heydays Cafe. Yeah,
All right, let's
kick
start
it
it
off.
off. So, Jaden was one of the attendees last night with Sweet Rhythm, and I'm just gonna get a bit of insight from the audience perspective
A
of
bit of feedback in that.
how you felt about the event.
All right.
So first off, I want to start with how would you describe the energy and atmosphere of Sweet Rhythm last night?
So I've never actually been to this Heydays
Venue?
nightclub venue.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was definitely a new experience in itself, just because of where it is. And I
Yeah.
feel like it's pretty, what's the word, like underground in a way.
I don't think many
Yeah.
people know about it in town, so
No,
I don't.
it's definitely a different vibe compared to like your usual nightclubs along Flinders Street.
Yeah.
But yeah, the atmosphere it had was definitely different to what I've experienced in any other nightclub in Flinders Street. Honestly, like the atmosphere and energy, just what it brought, and yeah. So I think maybe around 10 it started to really pick up. Had some good energy coming in.
Yeah.
Had some deadly styles come through. Like
Yeah.
you don't see that shit in nightclubs. Good ways,
Yes.
like fuck, good ways. I don't be racist or anything, but like, get your style up, man. Because these cunts are like, there was some unique fucking fits out last night. And just brought real unique energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said in my last interview with you, like I've never seen like someone just start making a little fucking like just a dance off almost, and just started fucking popping off like doing flips and shit, like proper break dancing.
It was
So
crazy.
that was
for
deadly,
real.
and like just how the DJ was able to bring that energy to
Yeah.
the crowd, and
Yeah.
just
Shout out
kinda,
to the DJ.
yeah, that's it. It was just kind of the energy was bouncing off the DJ to the crowd to the DJ. It was just fucking working really well. So,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. Very unique.
I'm glad you liked it. All right. So next question: what was your favorite moment of the night?
Favorite moment.
Or did you have multiple moments?
I'll say I had. I can't say a favorite moment. Just the whole night was just the moment. I was just in the moment the whole night. So
I vibe with that.
I mean, it was just a good vibe. Even from the start, when it didn't pick up, like maybe started picking up around 9, 10. Even before then, it was still a really good vibe. Like it was just kind of curating that energy and like holding that space. So
Yeah.
the whole night, the whole night.
No, that's cool. All right. So, how did you feel about the DJ sets? Any standout tracks or moments?
Yeah, look, I can't say I'm very what do you call it?
Familiar.
I'm not the most familiar with Afro beats in that, but I believe he played So.
Yeah. Yeah, from
So
OMLA.
once that track came on, I was like, alright, this is a fuck with this. So that was definitely my go-to track. Yeah, I mean, for a first event, I think it worked really well. Obviously there's going to be some little technical difficulties and all of that, but
It went pretty smooth for
that's
first event,
that's
right?
it. You can only grow from here. And if this is the standard you set, fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it's obvious of where it could go.
Yeah.
Potential it has.
Well, touching on the bass that you're not very familiar with, Afro beats, how did you feel about the songs being played? Like, what vibe, what energy did it bring to you? What did you think about it, listening to it on that night? And it was just full non-stop Afro beats. How was that experience for you?
Look, I have a very different, like, when I go to clubs, my usual reason is because I want to go listen to some EDM. I want to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I want to go off.
Yeah.
And I don't really, like I said, I haven't had this experience with Afro beats and music like that, so it was different. It was so different. And usually, like, in good ways, I'm kind of used to, like, if it's in the, like, Flinders Street, it's like usually just, like, real basic fucking replayed songs throughout the night.
Same
and,
shit
like,
every
my
day.
ears just end up bleeding. So fucking that was really cool. And like it brought out a different type of, like, usually if I dance, I just dance like crackers at EDM. Like I just fucking, but
Look,
like
I see you busting
that
out
was like,
some.
oh shit, like this is doing something inside the body, So it brought out a different energy.
I love
100%.
that. I
Yeah.
love that. I think that's the best way to describe Afro beats too. Is like
Mm.
it makes your body want to move
Yeah.
the moment it comes on. Like some songs you just like head bump it, but it
Can't
makes your
help.
whole body want to.
That's it.
And I seen you cracking some moves
Yeah,
last
man.
night.
Come
You
on
know,
now.
getting into
Come
the
on now.
vibe, the
It's been a minute.
feels. I was like, hey, where these moves come from?
I don't even know. I don't even know. The
Nah,
music fucking flowed through me, man.
I fucked with it heavy. I love that. Alright. Was there a particular? Oh well, you already said So was
Yeah, that was my go-to.
one of your.
That's the most familiar one. I'm
Yeah.
kind of with.
What would you like to hear be played next time?
So I had a thought about this last night.
Yeah.
Maybe like every after 8 tracks,
Yeah.
chuck on like just a banger for everyone. So even our white folks can fucking like really get into it. Like maybe some Pop Smoke, or maybe some like just
Travis
like
Scott.
some that's just everyone's like fucking this goes hard too.
Yeah.
And like just kind of because like myself, I'm not like I love the music, but I'm just not familiar with all of it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I agree. I was reflecting on that as well, and I was
yeah,
thinking, what, it would be good to have
yeah,
a mixture of Afro beats and piano, but also like
yeah.
really popular hip hop songs,
Yeah.
like Fiend, that gets the crowd
Straight up,
going, like
straight up.
crazy songs like
Yeah,
that. I 100% agree. So I feel like next time there'll be something
yeah.
leaning towards that
I
kind
mean, at
of.
the start of the night, I believe the DJ played like a Michael Jackson song,
Ooh.
and that was just like, where did where did
Okay.
this come from? You know, like it brought like it added to that energy. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, a bit more R&B would
yeah,
be
just
a vibe
chuck some
too.
fucking bangers in there. Everyone's gonna pop off, then
Yeah.
like lean back into the Afro beats genre, maybe like the Afro reggae, and
Yeah.
just fucking wham, another fucking banger out of nowhere. Yeah, and then just like everyone just starts adding to that energy even more.
I appreciate the feedback. Thank
No,
you.
my pleasure.
I agree.
My pleasure.
All right. So next question: did Sweet Rhythm meet your expectations? What stood out to you? Did it exceed your expectations? Tell me about it.
Look, it definitely like I have a lot of faith in you. You know, a lot of faith, and I knew that you could do it. So I can't say it exceeded my expectations, but I was still very proud of what was made last night and what happened last night. Because like for your first event, like it was pretty fucking crazy to see how it all turned out. So
Yeah.
in a way, I guess it did exceed my expectations, but I have the faith there initially to know that like she's got this. She has this in the bag. So
I appreciate it.
it was definitely, except the only part, like I said, like the part that exceeded my expectations was the energy and like how the vibe felt and like just that crowd. Like that, I'm not just not used to that crowd and that energy and like what they would bring, and
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. So that definitely, I could say that exceeded my expectations.
I love to hear that. Really, that's um again touching on that, separating me from the event. What were your expectations coming into it, and did that exceed?
Yeah, I mean, I've never been to an event like this, so I think I was kind of just expecting what you see on like Instagram and like what's been on your Instagram and shit,
Yeah.
and
And what is
so
that like?
just kind of almost like a sense of community in the club, and like everyone's just vibing, everyone has like good energy with each other, they all love, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
fucking just getting groovy as hell too, you know what I mean? So that definitely, in a way, I knew you could bring that, so I can't say it exceeded my expectations in a way because
Again,
I knew that's what you're.
separating me though from the event.
It.
If you came into it not knowing it was ran by me, and this is
I
like,
would say it exceeded my expectations in that manner. Yeah, it definitely did.
yeah, all right,
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything you'd love to see at the next event?
The next event, maybe more visuals,
Yep.
more aircon.
Oh,
We
damn,
got
I
Steamy in there. We got Steamy in there. Everyone getting too
feel. But you, yeah.
groovy. Yeah. So visuals, aircon, and maybe just a more open space for the crowd to interact and